Good morning, welcome to the Lake District. So, today we've got an early start to do the Coledale Horseshoe because it's going to be a bit wet today. So we've got a good kind of 4 or 5 hour window now. So my plan is to walk the uphills and run the flats and the downhills and see how we get on. Also, we're going to see if we can tag in a few of the peaks from the Robinson Horseshoe, because did that a couple of years ago and we had to bail halfway around. So we've missed off like Knots, Scar Crag, Crags and Causey Pike. So we're going to try and do those as well. It's absolutely gorgeous this morning. I've already put a bit of distance in. So the village you can see just down there is Braithwaite. We're staying the next one along, Portinscale. And then by the lake, you've got Keswick. And the sun is just shining down on the glorious Lake District. Over here, you see the Derwent water. Yeah. And just behind this hill, which is Barrow, you can see cat bells, which did the other day. Right, so wish me luck as always, and we'll get on with it. Okay, so we've now got to the top of the first little mini peak to start to see where we're going. So here, this is Grisedale Pike. We're going to go around, we're going to go through Crag Hill, Sail, Barrow, here, the fall from Robinson Horseshoe. So you can just about see the view here. It's absolutely gorgeous. And these same kind of formations as what found in the Outerside as well. So they're all formed via glaciers, which kind of came in and kind of scooped out the valley. These kind of lovely run all the way down. So quite fortunate. Such gorgeous scenery on my doorstep. Right, this hill is not going to walk itself. I better get back on. Right, that's the top of Grisedale Pike. So, it's a gorgeous view. We've just done about 5 kilometres. It's taken me just over an hour to get up here, but that hopefully is good. It's a new bit. Also on the top, it's bouncing around on the peaks, and so that drop about 50 metres, 50 metres. Okay, so this is still 60 metres. Just over there. And that one is 800. into this. It needs to see that bit well. Right over there you can see the first light. So that is the see it there, you can see the mark right there. On a nice, really clear day, you can actually see it straight right. It's one of the curious things with Stred Birch is Land's End of Scotland. It's a bit over there. Interesting. We came up with nice ridge lines from there, it's been lovely. Here's my ridge line. Now, while we're up here, this is 10 degrees here. 5 degrees cooler than was down the bottom. It's also a bit of the wind because there's no shelter and things. So I will be putting a report in a moment to continue going round. Let's go. Welcome to the top of Hopegill Head. So a beautiful spot. You can see right here, we've got the Windlatter Forest on this side, and as we turn around to here, you can see Howling, which is refreshing this Braithwaite to keep hold of the phone and things. Yeah, just to give you a full view. The sun keeps coming through the mountains and just gorgeous. Here's the clouds, some sides, the heather, the trees, the rest. This is the top of Sand Hill. I'm just going to go down now. Short reprieve before we go for the big one. The crime. It's all the way down there. All the way up there. Okay, so we've got to the top of Crag Hill, and yeah, this is where we just come up. So we started all the way down there in Braithwaite. That's it. Came all the way up here, up to the top here of Grisedale Pike. Continued along until we got to there, which was a Hopegill Head. Down here. And we just followed up here, up that nice scree section, I was going to try and record more of climbing up there, but actually it wasn't safe. So you got a little bit. And then over to the top and to the good old trig point. And as always, you have to come and tap up the top to say that you've done it, which is always quite nice. So yes, this is the top of Crag Hill. Next, we're going to be heading, let me just turn the camera around this way, down this way. So we're going to head down here, we'll be doing some Causey Pike, you know, here towards Ard Crags, Scar Crags. I'll check on the map again. And then down here, as we head down towards Sail and Barrow. And then, so it's taken about 2 hours, done 8.5 kilometres so far. The whole trek today is going to be about 20 kilometres, so I better get on with it. So 2 hours to around here. Most of it now is going to be downhill, so 2 hours hopefully on the way back, and then we'll have a nice brunch. Welcome to the top of Sail. We're just literally in the lee of the hill, so the hill's kind of taking the wind, which is wonderful. Otherwise, it's a lot of noise. We were just up there a second ago, that's Crag Hill. And we just did that beautiful arete. We can't quite see it here. Really good. I ran a lot of it. And then we're just going to do around here. And that's the direction we're heading in next. Then we're going to turn and go down and head towards those Crags. Okay, so I decided to give Hard Crag and Not Rig a bit of a miss because the temperature's just dropped, the wind has massively got up, so I'm just going to head off. So I'm still getting the rest of the Wainwrights done, so I've still got Scar Crags, that's pretty good here. Still got the Causey Pike, still got Barrow, etc. So still lots of good stuff to do, but you know, safety first. Welcome to the top of Scar Crags. So just up a very windy hill there. You can see the lovely winding path that took down from Crag Hill, and now we're heading this way. So you can see the beautiful Park Valley behind us. You can actually see into the next one. This here, this is Hard Crag, Not Rig. It's going to bypass it. Valley is not quite like that is now. And we've just come beautiful scarf. The other thing you can see, which is this whole thing, you can see over here, which is the arch. All the rest of the lenses are further, Durban water. It's obviously not a lot of days. It's our last one, which is welcome to the top of Outerside. Just in case you're wondering, we were up there a second ago. Yep, Causey Pike. And just before that, we were up there a second ago, which was before that, that bit there, top of that one, which is the Hopegill Head. We're just at the top of there, which is Grisedale Pike. I am definitely going to be ready for lunch. Now, I am cooking lunch when I get back in, but everybody, unless it's out for a walk as well. We just got one more hill to finish off, and then we're back. That hill there. So we're going to go to the top of Barrow. Welcome to the top of Barrow at 455 metres. This is the last of our Wainwrights for today. Yeah, you can get a beautiful view of the horseshoe just on. So we started down there, Braithwaite. That's the big one here. Round. Taking in Causey Pike and finally dropping down to here. Absolutely gorgeous. Doing Outerside, so that's this kind of area here. Absolutely festooned with purple heather. It was brilliant, kind of walking up and through and running down through the heather. I feel like I could be Julie Andrews in those musicals. But it was really tall, the place as well. I never realised that the heather could get this tall, but it was up to my arm. It's now 8 metres tall, so around meters heather growth. So that was quite impressive. And then yeah, just getting down here. The other thing you'll notice is taking my jacket down, this is actually a lot better. So I was hard to get too hot moving with the jacket on. So let's knock that off and finish off doing this last bit now. So this is the last push. Back down that hill there. Okay, so that's it. We're finished. Back in the car, and that's another adventure completed. What was it? What did we do then? So we did the Wainwrights as we talked about. So went up Grisedale Pike, went up Crag Hill, Causey Pike, Sail, Crags, and down Barrow, and also Outerside, which was absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed that. Total time was 3 hours and practically 54 minutes. It was 53 minutes, 57 seconds, but I'm not going to argue over 3 seconds. Total distance, 17.64 kilometres. So slightly longer than the 10-kilometre run I was supposed to do this morning, but well and truly worth it. My average pace was about 13 kilometres all the way around. So 30 minutes per kilometre, sorry. So I'm quite pleased with that, because there's some fairly hefty steep sections, and I did a total of 2,450 metres of elevation. So again, really quite pleased with a good, solid kind of effort in there. Would I recommend it for other people? Definitely. Really good fun. Beautiful views from the top. I'm quite pleased that I kind of came down when I did, and I missed out those other two Wainwrights. I know it means I need to go out again, but you know, that's not such a hardship. With such a beautiful place like this, you just love to keep coming back. So I'm looking forward to being able to do that. Right now though, I'm going to head back, go grab a shower, make some lunch for everybody. I might even have a beer with the lunch. We'll see. Right, so until the next adventure, see you later. Bye.